Yeah, I have 55 minutes on my phone. Because I read my Lord of the Rings read-along, I can babble on for 55 minutes, which is good, obviously. I don't have to worry about running out of time. I don't have to worry about rushing to read the book, obviously. So now I can babble on for 55 minutes, which is good, obviously. As you guys love when I babble on, obviously. Yeah, so once me and wife build a $100 million rooftop condo, super advanced rooftop condo. Again, VJ Ray knows what I'm talking about. She can see the future. There's a reason why she made that Instagram video in 2017 with that Madison chick, right? Her clothing design or whatever it is. She was on top of the roof. She was wearing her green pants and black shirt. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee VJ did that because she knew what? She knew in the future, I'm going to own this rooftop condo with my husband. Yeah, man. VJ knows the future. She can see the future, obviously. But once me and my wife, what? Once me and my wife, once me and my wife, what? Move. Once the 100 million rooftop condo is built, once me and my wife take a 1 year vacation, we're gonna have to do a lot of shopping too, man. We bought it. We already bought our clothes, which is good. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna have to do car shopping. We're gonna have to lease our cars, obviously. We have to get that over with too, obviously. We're also gonna have to what? We're gonna have to buy stuff for the house, obviously, like couches, beds. We're gonna have to buy a bed for our bedroom, obviously. Me and my wife can get the best bed out there, the top high end mattress, comfortable mattresses top high end mattress you can get, obviously. We're gonna have to buy body wash, all that stuff for the shower. I'm not a fan of bar soaps. I prefer to wash myself with what? Clean myself with body wash. Get top high end body wash. We have to get our toothbrush. Well, that stuff we can get before, obviously. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. I'm saying shampoo. We have to do shopping for that. You know what I'm saying? We also have to buy couches for the living room. Me and my wife can get top high end couches. You know those nice? I prefer leather couches. You know those nice like top high end luxury leather couches? Me and my wife can get top high end luxury leather couches for our living room. We're also gonna have to buy our TV, right? I can get a top. I can get a top high end $5,000, $6,000 TV, 4K $6,000 TV. I can get for myself a nice 150 inch, 200 inch TV, right? So the TV, so I have my theater room, and I also have my TV in my living room. The TV in my living room will be used to watch TV, obviously. So whenever me and my wife want to watch movies, we can watch in a private. We can either watch it in a private IMAX theater room, or we can watch it in the living room. But I prefer to watch the movies in a private IMAX theater room, obviously, as I want to have my own private IMAX theater room. There's something better than IMAX. But I also want to have my own TV where I can watch TV, obviously. Watch TV, that kind of stuff. Like if I want to watch stuff on TV, stuff on YouTube, like Chromecast, where I can watch it on my TV, obviously. Whereas whenever I want to watch movies, me and my wife will watch it in a private IMAX theater room. So if you want to watch a movie, me and my wife can watch it in our nice private IMAX theater room. And so we're going to get a nice theatrical experience when we watch our movies, obviously. You're just looking at something high tech. There's nothing better than IMAX technology for movies. Yeah, me and my wife are going to own our own private IMAX theater room, which is high tech, obviously. We have to get our own couches, obviously, right? You know what I'm saying? Appliances for the kitchen, all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Couches for the terrace, chairs for the terrace, all that. So we have to have chairs for the terrace, obviously. You want to have a few chairs for the terrace. Me and my wife are going to have to do all that. We're going to have to do shopping, obviously. We have to do a lot of shopping, obviously. But again, me and my wife can visit the top-notch couch stores in Vancouver. We can get top-notch couches for our living room, all that stuff. A top-notch TV, a nice like $6,000, $7,000 TV, like a four. I want to get a 4K TV. We can get a nice 4K TV, a nice 150-inch TV. 100 inches is big enough, but 150-inch TV. That's my point. Get a nice TV for our living room, obviously, which is nice, obviously. Right? We're gonna have to do a bunch of shopping, obviously. And hence why I want to get all that stuff over with before I'm hard at work in the office, for the last Horford project, obviously. And again, you guys know if I'm bullshitting you or not. You can see the future. You already know I'm gonna start Skies or not. If I was bullshitting you, you would know if I'm bullshitting you. You know I'm gonna make that last Horford movie. As you guys see the future, I have the keys, obviously. But I'm gonna tell VJ, look, man, even though I want to start Skies so badly, it's a dream of mine to be in a big budget movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to force her. Look, man. I'm like, look, Vijay, I know it's your dream to be in a big budget movie. Yo, Ivan, are you kidding me? It's a dream of mine to be in a big budget movie. Of course I want to start Skies with you, know what I'm saying? She's gonna be excited, you know what I'm saying, because she wants to be in a big movie so bad with her husband. And once she reads my book, she's never gonna be the same, VJ, because you're looking at the best fast novel ever written. I'm gonna keep saying Xanus is the best fast novel ever written. It's not the best book ever written. If I ever say it's the best book ever written, I mean in the fantasy genre. Xanus is the best fantasy novel ever written. There's no other fantasy novel that can top the story. And I challenge all you fantasy authors out there. I challenge you guys to write a better book than Last of Xanus. You cannot. As Last of Xanus is is an what? You can't top that story. It's a story you cannot top, obviously. Hence why when VJ reads my book, she's finally gonna understand. Oh my God, Ivan, I finally see what you mean. Why you so badly want to turn Xanus to the big screen. This is such an amazing story. If this was turned into a movie, it'd be the one of the best movies ever made. Yeah, man, the best or the best movie, one of the best movies ever made. Because it's that good of a story. It's a masterpiece. Obviously. But I'm also gonna tell VJ, look, man, I'm gonna say VJ, even though I want to start Skies with you, it's a dream of mine to be in a budget movie. You read my book, you know how good it is. It's a dream of mine to turn Last of Xanus into the big screen. I want to be a famous big movie star with you. You know what I'm saying? I want me and you to be big famous movie stars. We now get to start our own film entertainment company bigger than all these Hollywood companies. So VJ will be like, yeah, Ivan, I saw your videos. I know you want to start Sky Source. I want to start Sky Source so badly with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be like, Ivan, even though I want to do the personal stuff with you and travel the world with you and do all the fun stuff with you, I also want to start Sky Source with you because it's a dream of mine to star on one boy's movie. As VJ's dream while she was in Hollywood is obviously to be a big A-list actor, obviously, but it's never gonna happen, obviously, because the doors are all locked now. I'm gonna keep saying that, obviously. But I tell VJ, look, man, if you don't want to start Sky Source, if you just want to live the life if you just want to enjoy the 100 million climb with me, you know what I'm saying? Buy the yacht, buy the jet, travel the world, and live the life for decades to come. We don't even have to work. You know what I'm saying? We can go to all these. We can go clubbing. We can go to all these rides. We can go cruising, hanging out in all these countries. Go to events. Unlimited bucket list. I'm saying, obviously, go to bars, go hang out at restaurants, all that stuff. If you want to just do that with your husband for decades to come, I am cool with that. We can just live the life. We don't even have to work, obviously. But I told you, even though I know VJ wants to live the life with me, obviously, VJ obviously wants to start Sky Source with me. I know her dream is to be her VJ's dream. VJ's ultimate dream, besides seeing Ivan and doing the personal stuff with him, being rich and free with him, her dream is obviously to be in a big budget movie. Obviously, that's VJ's dream, but that's never gonna happen because I told you the door's locking her. Hence why VJ's always doing all these shitty indie movies. Obviously, as VJ's dream is obviously to star in a big budget movie. At the same time, I don't want to be lazy. It's good to work. It's not good to be lazy. Even if you have a lot of money, it's good to work. It's not good to be lazy. And just like, yeah, me and her can just live life for decades to come. But if we did that, it'd be fun, obviously. But I also want to work. I don't want to be lazy. It's in my opinion, even if you have a lot of money, it is good to work. Working is good for you. It's good to work. It's not good to be lazy. Hence why I want to have a personal life, and I also want to have a work life. Hence why I want to start Sky Source. I told you I can start other businesses if I want to, but I told you I'm not a fan of the ass-to-biz businesses. Ass-to-biz business is a high chance you can lose money, and no one cares about what. No one cares about an Ivan O'Meara hotel. No one cares about that. Hence why I'm not into that stuff. As I know people will pay for an Ivan VJ movie, hence why I want to start my own Sky Source film entertainment company. And I also want to have a work life too. I want to have my own personal life, which is more important to me. My personal life with my wife is more important to me than my business life, obviously. But my business life is almost as important. I want to work. I don't want to be lazy. Hence why I want to so badly want to start Sky Source. Hence why me and my wife are obviously going to start Sky Source. And we'll tell you, even though I want to live the life with you, I don't want to be lazy. I want me and you to have a work life. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I want to start Sky Source so badly too. You know what I'm saying, yeah, okay, VJ. Even though we're going to start Sky Source, I'm going to tell you this. Once we start the process of Last of Xanus, me and you, we're never looking back. We have our 7 team to pay. We have crewmen to pay. We have actors to pay. You're looking at VJ. You're looking at blood, sweat, and tears for the 4 years, especially during production. I need you with me on this. I cannot do this without you. Are you with me? Are you with me on this, VJ? Yeah, Evan, I'm with you 100%. Like, no, VJ, I'm serious, man. When we start the process of Last of Xanus, I need your help, man. You know what I'm saying, you read my book. You know how amazing it is. I need your help. I need you with me on this 100%. You know what I'm saying? When we work, I'm like, VJ, you know what I'm saying? When we work, we both need to work hard. We cannot be slacking off. We have to work our asses off. As this is like, once we start the process of a movie, there's no joking around. We invested hundreds of millions of dollars towards this movie. We want to make our money back. You know what I'm saying? Is blood, sweat, and tears. I need you with me on this 100%. So yeah, Ivan, I am with you. I am with you on this. I'm saying, are you with me on this, VJ? Yeah, I am with you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. So the moment what? The moment I meet VJ in Los Angeles and we stay at that nice suite, you know what I'm saying? We stay at that nice suite in Los Angeles. That's the moment I'm gonna tell VJ about Sky Source. I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna tell her I want Sky. I have everything planned out. Even when I meet VJ, when I meet VJ in Los Angeles, right? Once we both cry, we hug, we kiss. I'm saying we go to the suite. I'm saying we stay at a nice suite in Los Angeles. Before we enjoy this, the first thing I'm gonna tell VJ is, look, VJ. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You saw, yeah, Ivan, I saw your videos. I know you want to start your Sky Source food entertainment company. She's gonna be like, oh, look at VJ. She watched my videos. I'm saying, yeah, Ivan, I saw your videos. I'm saying, I saw your videos. I know you want to start Sky Source. I'm saying, I'm gonna tell VJ. You know what I'm saying? There's a good chance VJ might even tear up, man. When I tell VJ I want to start Sky Source, there's a good chance she might sob, she might tear up, because VJ never had that opportunity in Hollywood. The doors were locked in her. She did shitty indie movies. VJ's dream was always to be in a big budget movie, obviously. I know this was VJ's dream. Her dream was either to be a big music star like Ariana Grande. I told you the doors were locked in her hands. That's never going to happen, obviously. As VJ will be bigger than Ariana Grande if the doors are open on her, obviously. Or be a big movie star. Those were VJ's two big dreams, obviously. Either being a big music star, a famous music star, music artist in Hollywood, obviously, or being a big A-list actor. That's VJ's two big dreams in Hollywood. But something tells me her bigger dream, even though I know VJ loves music a lot, something tells me her real dream was to be a big A-list actor. Because even though music is nice, it's cooler what? It's cooler to star in a big budget movie than to do music. That's my point. That's why I believe VJ's ultimate dream in Hollywood was to be a big A-list actor and to also be a big famous music artist, obviously. See, I'm gonna tell VJ, look, if you want to start your own music entertainment company with me, we can do music too. We can do music if you want, but I told you music is more boring. It's just listening. Obviously, as I know, VJ also wants to be a famous music artist too. Obviously, I'm a fan of music, obviously, but music is boring. Music is just listening. The only cool thing about music is you have music videos, but music is more boring. Hence why I don't want to start I don't want to start my own music production company, my own music production company, because even though music, me and my wife do music is cool, music is boring. It's interesting but it's just listening. Whereas movies is where it's at, because movies you get to see me and my wife with the special effects and stuff. Hence why I want to start Sky Source, obviously. Hence why there's a good chance when I meet VJ in Los Angeles, once we sell in that suite, when I tell her I want to start, it's a dream of mine to start Sky Source. It's a dream of mine to turn Los Angeles into the big screen. VJ maybe not, probably not, but she might even tear up, sob. Because VJ never had that opportunity in Hollywood before. She was a sabotaged, trashy porn star who couldn't land a role in a big budget movie, and all she did was shitty indie movies. I'm not kidding around. You look at all of VJ's movies, they're all shitty indie movies. All her movies are not good movies. They're all shitty movies. The only good thing VJ did was Eye Candy and Victorious. Everything else was shit. All her movies were all shit. All shit. The Rocky Horror remake, that was horrible. I saw that. That was fucking horrible. That was fucking horrible. Everything VJ does is always shitty what? Shitty quality, shitty movies, obviously. Shitty shows. Like that Rocky Horror Picture Show remake, that was terrible. I remember VJ's like, we want to pay homage to the original. I'm like, man, VJ, that Rocky Horror Picture Show was horrible. That was bad, man. Don't hate me, you know what I'm saying? That was horrible. That was not good at all. I'm saying. And VJ knows it was terrible. I guarantee you VJ is like, yeah, the Rocky Horror Picture Show remake was terrible. Because that was bad. That was bad, man. I saw a bit of the original. The remake is nothing like the original. The original is better than the remake, man. The original was actually not bad. I saw a bit of it. I saw a few like songs. I compared it to the remake. I'm like, oh my god, the original was better than the remake. The remake was terrible, man. Oh my god. And they also sabotaged that result too. As they said, the show had that was like a TV movie, right? They said the TV movie had low ratings because Hollywood sabotaged her results, obviously. You see what I'm saying here? Yeah. Hence why VJ might even tear up. You know what I'm saying? Because I know VJ, I remember in one interview, VJ's like, yeah, I'm making music. You know what I'm saying? I also have a holding and development deal with Fox. I wonder how that's going. Guarantee you, if The reason why there's been no progress for that is because the doors are locked on her, man. They're never gonna let her what? They're never gonna let VJ be successful in Hollywood. Never, man. They're always gonna set. No matter what, she's gonna get a sabotage career, shitty indie movies. You know what I'm saying? If she does a television show, the only successful thing VJ did was Victorious, but Victorious got canceled after 4 seasons. So you see what I'm saying here? No matter what, they're never gonna let VJ be successful in Hollywood because the doors are locked on her. Hence why I'm not gonna let what? I'm not gonna let the gatekeepers do like that, as I know the whole thing is a fucking trap, and I'm not gonna let you do it like that, obviously. As I know my wife sold out and she's not successful. That's what makes you think I'm gonna let you take control of my novel when you're not worth my billions. When I can easily make my billions and start my own entertainment company bigger than all these Holocausts. Hence, I'm not gonna let you do it like that, obviously. See what I'm saying here? And then once I had that talk with her, we're obviously VJ's obviously gonna be for me starting Skyscrapers, obviously. She's like, oh my god, Ivan, are you kidding me? Of course I want to start Skyscrapers with you. It's a dream of mine to be in a movie. You know what I'm saying? I read your book. I can't wait to play the role of Lithia. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see her all excited. Yeah, I read your book, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to play the role of Lithia. You know what I'm saying? Lithia is such an amazing character in your book. If you turn this book into a movie and you pull a lot of money into it, you're looking at one of if not the best movie ever made. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll finally see what I mean when you read my book. If you turn Last of Us to the big screen and you pull a lot of money into it and you write an amazing script and you hire a talented director and a talented crew, talented Hollywood actors, you are looking at the one of, if not the best story ever told in motion picture. And you guys into the future, you already know how good my Last of Us movie is. You already know. I have the keys. You can see. You already know how Aerotad looks like. You already know how top-notch of a movie you're looking at for Zanus. You're looking at one of, if not the best story ever told in motion picture. You know what I'm saying? As my book is so good that once you read it, all you fancy are like, oh my god, I can't see any fantasy novel topping this story because Last of Us is that good of a story, obviously. And once I have that talk with my wife, I'm going to end off with this. I'm going to say, VJ, just to keep in mind, you know what I'm saying? Once me and you start Skyscrapers, there's no looking back. We have our 17 to pay. We have families. There's a good chance they're going to have families. We have to pay them their salary. We have to pay our actors their salary, obviously. We have to pay the crewmen their salary. There is no looking back. Once we start the process of the movie, we invested hundreds of millions of dollars. There's no looking back. We need to what? We need to work hard. I need you with me on this 100%. And VJ will actually work her ass off. She won't slack off because I saved her fucking ass. She can now see me, obviously. Because I saved her fucking ass, she's a multi-billionaire. She's free. At the same time, she gets to be in a big budget movie with Ivan, starring in one of, if not the best stories ever told in movie history, obviously. VJ is going to be excited. VJ will actually work her ass off. You're going to see her in the office. You know what I'm saying? Okay. She makes a call to the cameras. Hey, this is Victoria Justice. Well, VJ will be doing slack work. Because I told you, me and her are only going to make calls for the main stuff, and that's it, man. As me and VJ will barely be making any business calls the first year. Because we're only making the business calls for the main stuff, and that's it. And Peter Jackson or Mel Gibson, if they're hired, and if they're what? If they're hired as my directors, I'll have them be consulting and helping us out. Hey Peter, Mel, do you know what are the best IMAX cameras in Hollywood? Yeah, Ivan, you know what I'm saying. We know what I'm saying. Call this company. We know they have one of the best cameras in Hollywood. Because Peter Jackson, Mel Gibson, because they produce movies, they obviously know about companies who sell cameras and all that stuff. Me and my wife can call the top cameras in America. We can lease. Don't buy the cameras, lease the cameras. Don't buy them. As there's nothing worse than buying cameras, you're just wasting money. As better cameras come out every couple of years. Do not buy the cameras, lease the cameras. In Hollywood, they lease a lot of the cameras. Rent the cameras, don't buy the cameras. Tell the companies, we need your cameras for rent. You rent the cameras, obviously. I'll lease a good 8 cameras, 8 IMAX cameras for what? For Zane, that's enough. You lease it for the 9 months. It'll cost a couple $1 million. To lease 8 cameras will cost $5 million. It's very expensive, IMAX cameras. IMAX cameras are very expensive. It'll cost me millions of dollars to lease those cameras for 9 months. It'll cost $5 million, something like that. It'll cost me a lot of money. But if you have a nice budget, easily affordable, obviously. Peter Jackson can help us out with all that stuff. Peter Jackson and Mel Gibson can consult and help us. They're me, my executive producer, will be helping me and my wife out. I told you, me and my wife will barely be working. The only hard work I'm going to be doing the first year is writing the script. That's it. That's the only true blood, sweat, and tears is writing the script. Doing the concept arts is slack, as you just tell them your ideas and they just draw. Okay, we want Aerotad to look like this, and the guy, you just tell them your ideas and they just draw. Very slack. Because my wife will barely be working the first year. All she'll be doing is making the main calls, making business calls for some of the main stuff. She'll be watching me write the script pretty much, obviously. VJ can also have her input too if she wants to, but me and my script writers enough. VJ will be watching me write the script with my script developers, obviously. And we'll be doing the concepts in the afternoon. At the same time, we'll be signing the crewmen flown in the first year, and that's it. But there's not that many crewmen that are going to be flown in the first year. Only the people overseeing the extras, the head chefs, you know what I'm saying, the web designer, graphic designer, photographers, those guys I'm going to sign the first year, obviously. Web designer, you know what I'm saying? People overseeing the extras. Those are the only people I'm going to be flying in. Other the trainer, the nutritionist, and the what? The dialect coach. Those are the only people I'm going to be flying in the first year, obviously. And Amazon CEOs. Those are the only contracts me and my wife are going to be signing the first year. So first year, we'll do quite a few takeouts, but we're not going to sign that much people the first year, obviously. Whereas the second year, me and my wife are going to be hard at work signing everyone working for the movie project, obviously. But the second year, me and my wife will not be doing any business calls. We won't even be working in the office. Every morning, we'll just be practicing our lines. So the 17 we'll have to work in the office every day from 5 to 9, from 9 to 5:30, right? They get weekends off so they can spend time with their family. And me and my wife will what? We work on our script me and my wife will be working on our script for hours every day, man. We're going to have to work on our script from what? The moment we wake up, we can do a nice workout. We can take a nice swim, then. We do a nice workout. We can work on our script from the morning all the way to lunchtime. And then in the afternoon, we put on our suits and we get ready and we go sign the contracts. That's pretty much all me and my wife are going to be doing the second year. Pretty much signing contracts, doing takeouts, partying it up, and early morning we just go over our script, obviously. And the doctor will be filming some of this too. Hence why, by production, me and my wife are going to be so prepped. Because we had 2 years to memorize all our lines, which is more than enough time. So for 2 years, me and my wife are going to memorize all our lines. We're going to have to go over our lines. So the second year, we practice our lines every morning, obviously. And in the afternoon, we sign a contract, like the actors, the crew being flown in, obviously. And then at the same time, we're going to have to what? And then sometime halfway through the second year, me and my wife will start our training. Especially me, I'm gonna have to lose the weight. By then, I'll probably be like 240. So I'm only have to lose like 50 pounds. I'm probably gonna lose some weight during that time, obviously, because I'll be working out the gym. I want to get down to 190 around for the role. So I'm gonna be training for like 6 months. You're gonna see my transformation, me getting skinny and getting jacked, and the doctor will be filming my transformation. My wife will be working out, but she won't be because Lithia runs in the movie and she rides horses. My wife, I want her working out too, obviously, you know what I'm saying? My wife will want her working out too. My wife will be doing layer training. She'll be doing layer training, obviously. What I'm saying? The active... Sorry, I thought someone was going to open. I thought someone was going to open my door. Whenever someone opens my door, I don't want to disturb the video. I was going to shut the camera off. See what I'm saying here? Yeah. Right? And then third year, me and my wife will be doing the tables. Hence why there was no excuse. All the actors chosen for Last of Us Aliens, by the time they're flown to Vancouver, they should have memorized all their lines. Because I gave you pretty much a year to memorize your lines, obviously. So when the actors get flown to my office, I'll have my script developers put the scripts on the plane, obviously. That way they don't forget. That way when they're drunk, they don't forget, obviously. They can go home, they can practice all their lines. And I gave them a year. I'm going to tell them, look, man, I want you reading the whole script first. That way you get a gist of the story. And afterwards, I want you going over the script and practicing your lines, obviously. Because all you have to do as an actor is just practice, memorize the scene. Memorize your lines in that scene. All the scenes that you're not in, you don't have to memorize those lines. You only have to memorize the scenes that you're in. The scenes that you're in, obviously. You have to memorize your lines, obviously. And if you practice every day, as actors in Hollywood obviously practice their lines every day. If you practice your lines every day, you should be able to memorize your lines by what? By production. So you had 1 year to memorize your lines, And then by the third year, you're flown to Vancouver, and I'm doing 5 days a week table reads. And it's all the actors should be prepped for production when we start production. And it's I'll be prepped. You're gonna see me. You're gonna see me prepped as an actor. I'm also gonna have to practice my acting. Okay, I want Tactius in Volume 1 and Volume 2 to be very cocky, very confident. And then in Volume 3, he's more mature. I'm going to have to practice, obviously. My wife's going to have to practice. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Lithia is a sweetheart. I'm saying she's very beautiful. My wife, because my wife acted in movies, my wife won't be as nervous as me, obviously, because VJ has already been in movies. She knows what it's like to be in a movie, obviously. Whereas me, I've never been in a movie before. Well, I've been in movies before, but they were short films, like small short films. I've never been in what a Hollywood level kind of style movie, especially a big budget movie. Hence why I'm gonna be fucking nervous, obviously, right? Hence why I want the actors to be prepped by fourth year production. Hence why I want to do 5 days a week, 5 day a week table reads every day, man. They get weekends off. But I want to do table reads 5 days a week. That way, all the actors are prepped for production. See what I'm saying there? As I want all the actors for Last of Us to be prepped for production, and they all will, because I'm paying them millions of dollars, and they also badly want to nail this role, obviously, because this is a huge opportunity for them. They're all going to really, you're going to see them working their asses off. You're going to see them practicing their lines at home, all that stuff. You're going to see how hard these actors are going to work during the years of Last of Us project. They're gonna work their asses off because they don't want to fuck up. Obviously, okay, this is my opportunity. Being in an Ivan VJ movie, I don't want to fuck this up. They're gonna really work hard, memorize their lines. When I give them the script, okay, guys, you get your script. Try. I'm gonna tell, look, man, I'm not gonna babysit you, but try to go over all your lines every day. That way, you're better prepped and mentally prepared for the fourth year of production. That way you're not. You know what I'm saying? The last thing you want to do is film fourth year and you have actors forgetting their lines. No, man. Hence why I want to do 5 day a week table reads. That way everyone is refreshed and they all memorize their lines. They all have their lines memorized and everyone's good, obviously. See what I'm saying? As I told you, as an actor, all you have to do is just memorize your scene. You don't have all the scenes that you're not in. You don't have to memorize it. You don't have to memorize that stuff. You just gotta memorize your scene, obviously. But I'm gonna tell the actors for Zane is I want you reading the whole script first. That way you know what the story's about, obviously. And then afterwards go over all the scenes that you're in. You need to practice those scenes. That way you can memorize all your lines, obviously. Practice scene by scene, obviously. That way you can memorize all your lines. See what I'm saying here? And you're gonna see how well prepped these actors are gonna be by the time production starts. Once production starts, you're going to see the first trailer. Again, you guys already know. You already know how top-notch the first trailer will be for Zane. As you can see the future. You see that unheard of technology. Executive producers Ivan and VJ, you know what I'm saying? Or Peter Jackson, Mel Gibson. There's a good chance they're going to be chosen. They're going to be one of those guys who make my executive producer. You see the unheard of technology. You see air attack for a couple seconds. You see all the actors chosen. Well, Volume 1, you'll see Papyri, Sirius. You'll see Tacitonius, Cassius, Tactius. You know what I'm saying? Queen Sarah. You'll see Lithius. You'll see those characters. Whereas all the other Salons you don't see. Volume 2 is when you'll meet all the Salons. But you see Volume 1, you see young Tactius. You see Tactius when he's older. You see Tacitonius. You see Merimus. You see Cassius. You see Queen Sarah. You see Lithius. You know what I'm saying? You see Tactius the First. You see Air Attack for a couple seconds. You know what I'm saying? You're like, holy shit, this movie looks sick. And you see how all these actors, all the Northerns look badass. Oh my god, these guys really trained. You see me, I'm all skinny. Oh my god, Ivan lost the weight. Ivan's all skinny, you know what I'm saying? You're going to see in the documentary of my transformation, obviously. But it's going to be weird when you see the movie because you're going to see me all skinny and jacked. Oh my god, look at Ivan now. He's jacked and skinny. You know what I'm saying? He lost the weight. Look at him now. Ivan looks badass. Badass for the role. You see Tacitonius. The actor for Tacitonius is all jacked. The actor for Papyri is pretty jacked, you know what I'm saying? The actor for Tactius is the First jacked. Merimus, all those guys are all jacked. They're all badass Northern fighters, man. You see the trailer. Holy shit, this movie looks sick. Yeah, man. That's all top notch. Man, that's what Zane's movie will be, man. You're looking at something top notch. And that's why I'm not kidding around. The actors chosen for Zanus are the luckiest out of all the actors because Last of Us, you're looking at an amazing story, man. You're looking at the biggest budget movie out of all my 5 movies, and you're looking at demons and devils, literal demons and devils on the screen, man. You guys see the creatures, you already know how scary Aratet is. You're looking at literal demons and devils on screen. Unheard of whirlwinding, unheard of action scenes, unheard of war, unheard of horror. Hence why these actors chosen for Xanax are fucking lucky, man. They're the lucky ones, man. They're gonna get to experience that fame with King Ivan and Queen VJ, man. As you have no idea how badly I want to turn Last of Us into the big screen. Because you're looking at the best story. One of, if not the best story ever told in motion picture. I'm gonna shut my camera off here.